Coco Gauff has officially been declared WTA Player of the Year, and you know who isn't too thrilled about it? Sabalenka, who was so close to taking the title, found herself on the losing end after the WTA Finals, and just like that, the honor was handed to Coco. But what's even more interesting, Coco wasn't celebrating alone. She was joined by none other than the legendary Serena Williams herself. The two of them danced to the music in a way that had everyone watching in awe. It was clear they were having the time of their lives. And let's be real, every laugh and every step just added a little more salt to Sabalenka's wounds. But before we dive deeper into that unforgettable moment, if you're a fan of Coco Gauff or Serena Williams, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Acelytics brings you the latest insights from the lives of these superstars. During the event, after Coco was honored on the court during an exhibition match, Serena Williams was there to celebrate and witness the incredible achievement of another Black American woman making history, something that's truly remarkable. When Serena was called to the court to share her thoughts on Coco's success, she showered her with praise. But then, in a playful twist, the interviewer played a video of Serena dancing with Coco, which had the entire crowd laughing and enjoying the moment. It was a joyful spectacle, one that really captured the spirit of the occasion. However, Sabalenka was likely not enjoying the scene as much, especially since her loss in the WTA Finals had dashed her hopes of clinching the WTA Player of the Year title. On the other hand, Aryna Sabalenka couldn't hold back her tears after losing to Elena Rybakina in the WTA Finals. Coming into the match with full confidence, Sabalenka believed she would come out victorious. However, Rybakina had other plans, taking control of the first two sets and leaving Sabalenka with little room to recover. As expected, Sabalenka's emotions overwhelmed her, and she broke down in tears, an emotional moment that captured the attention of everyone watching. But was it just the loss that triggered those tears, or was there something deeper at play? The truth is, it wasn't just about the match, it was the WTA Player of the Year honor slipping right through her fingers. After the match, Aryna Sabalenka took the microphone to express her emotions, breaking down in tears. She tried to explain it away as a sign of her growing sensitivity with age, but deep down, it was clear that it wasn't just about being more emotional. It seemed more like a cry for attention, and that's something that won't work anymore, especially after the way the WTA Finals unfolded. What became obvious to everyone was the truth about Sabalenka. She isn't the calm, peace-loving person she often tries to show the world. Instead, she's dealing with jealousy over others' success, and that frustration has affected her relationships, even causing tension within her own team at times. On the other hand, Coco Gauff is relishing the support and camaraderie of her friendship with Serena Williams. Serena has played a huge role in Coco's development, always being there for her and even training together on several occasions throughout her career. Serena has consistently had Gauff's back, even showing her support when Coco faced Sabalenka at the US Open. During that match, when asked about Coco's playing style, Serena completely dismissed any notion that Gauff had weaknesses, particularly with her forehand. Serena confidently stated that Coco has her own unique style, and it's something she's always had to trust and embrace. And that's exactly what Coco has done.
I feel like she has a good serve. I think that it can obviously be better, but I feel like she's so young. Oh my goodness, she has the rest of her career to just improve. I wouldn't change anything on her forehand. I've seen a lot of interesting forehands, and listen, I think if you're just confident in whatever you have, keep it up and just be confident about it.
Coco Gauff expressed immense pride when Serena Williams mentioned her name, declaring Serena as her GOAT. She shared how happy she is to see an American making such a mark in tennis again. Coco's achievement is historic, becoming the youngest player after Serena Williams to win both a Grand Slam and the WTA Player of the Year title. This is a testament to what happens when someone honors a legend and respects their journey. Gauff's rise is not only a celebration of her own success, but also a tribute to the legacy of Serena Williams, who paved the way. Greatness isn't just about words but actions. And while Coco Gauff showed respect to her idols and legends of the game, Sabalenka took a different approach. During her match against Gauff, Sabalenka's behavior became increasingly aggressive as she shouted loudly and tried to use intimidation tactics to shake her opponent. The situation reached a breaking point when her coach, Anton Dubrov, confronted her on the court, questioning her actions. Instead of responding calmly, Sabalenka snapped at him. The tension grew when Dubrov, visibly frustrated, left his seat mid-match, showing his disapproval. This moment drew criticism, highlighting the difference between Sabalenka and Gauff. Coco's respectful approach earned her recognition, while Sabalenka's actions reflected a more confrontational attitude.
We're gonna talk, but I don't know where he is. But yeah, I went a bit too much. I was so frustrated inside of me, and I was just like trying to let it go. Probably I went too far, not probably I went too far. And then honestly, I think it was the right move from him to probably like just let me be on my own. And I don't want to say the way I wanted to say, but he really upset me, and I was really, really stressed and angry on him.
This wasn't the first time Sabalenka had acted out in such a way. Earlier, she displayed similar behavior toward her former coach Gavin McMillan. After a heated outburst, McMillan, maintaining his professionalism, walked away from her, effectively ending their partnership. Not long after, Coco Gauff made a strategic move by signing McMillan to her team, a decision that came after Sabalenka had fired him following their fallout during a match. Gauff's move was seen as a wise one, demonstrating her ability to make thoughtful, respectful decisions in her career, something Sabalenka struggled with. Now, it's clear why Serena had a few things to say about Sabalenka. She's aware of all the unsavory actions Sabalenka has displayed, both on and off the court.
Successful partnership, but I'm just looking at long term, and I know Gavin has had experience with this before, so hoping that I can just take on his knowledge and see what can happen.
In the world of tennis, actions often speak louder than words, and Sabalenka's behavior over the years has proven that point. While she's undeniably talented, her tendency to lash out and intimidate others on the court has drawn significant criticism. From her confrontations with coaches to her unsportsmanlike conduct during matches, Sabalenka has made decisions that reflect her struggle to manage her emotions and actions. This has put her in a position where, despite her skills, she finds herself increasingly isolated, both in terms of respect from her peers and the recognition she might have earned. Meanwhile, Coco Gauff has taken a different approach, one rooted in respect, professionalism, and hard work. She has consistently shown admiration for the legends of the game, especially Serena Williams, who has been a guiding figure in her career. Serena, recognizing the maturity and grace Gauff displays, has shifted her support fully toward the young American, cheering on her victories with pride. Serena has become Gauff's biggest champion, not just because of her talent, but because of her character. It's clear that Serena's support for Gauff isn't just about her on-court performance. It's about the respect she commands through her actions. In contrast, Sabalenka, whose actions have often been marked by frustration and emotional outbursts, now finds herself in the corner, alone with her tears. Her inability to manage her emotions has cost her not only the WTA Player of the Year title, but also the respect and camaraderie that could have propelled her career forward. In the end, it's true. Sabalenka's actions have led to her own isolation, while Coco Gauff continues to rise, supported by Serena and admired for her professionalism, proving that greatness is built on more than just raw talent. It's shaped by the respect you give and earn. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you believe that Sabalenka's actions on and off the court have impacted her career and reputation? Or is it just a part of her competitive spirit? How do you feel about Coco Gauff's approach, her respect for the game and her idols, leading to her success and Serena Williams' support? Do you think the way athletes carry themselves, both in terms of behavior and sportsmanship, affects their legacy in the sport? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below and let's discuss.